Okay. All right. Okay. Well, hello, everyone. Hello. We are going to jump in and get started. So, welcome to February. It's February. Woo! And you guys, February is always an awesome month. I've always had some of my best months in February. So, get excited about February. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is all the announcements and the ways to win in February. So I think most of you that are joining us online, and I know that are here tonight, are involved in our Facebook group. I know today I've posted a lot of our promos for the month. So I'm just going to recap them, make sure you understand them. So our goal last month was to hit 50,000 to stay on track for a million, which we didn't. We hit 45, which we had one of our best months ever, which is awesome. Woohoo! I definitely think we'll be in the top 10 of our seminar, from last month. But our goal this month, and Mary Kay Ash always said, just because you don't reach the goal doesn't mean the deadline changes, or that the goal doesn't change, just make the time. So our goal this month is to do 50,000, okay? So when we hit 50,000, we're going to give away $500 cash. And I'm going to do 5 $100 drawings, okay? So lots of people are going to win. And for every order you place, you get and then there's, of course, the bracelets. Who has their cute bracelets? I love our bracelets. You're going to be getting yours in a minute. Yep. There's our Techie Ladies bracelets. I have some bracelets. But I love my bracelets. I wear them all the time. And they're so inspiring to slow down and be reminded you're awesome and reminded of a Mary Kay quote. So you guys see one this month? It is so cute. You need to look at it online. It is gorgeous. I think it's one of my favorites. I mean, every month I think they're awesome, but this one's it's like silver and has these cute little crystals on the end. What? Anyways, it's really cute. It's really cute. We can. Let's all say we can. Let's all say we can. You can earn your this month by ordering 600 wholesaler. Our goal is when we have 30 people earn their bracelets. No. Right? When we have 30 people, you guys, by the way, mute yourselves out there because I hear some background noise. That way everyone can listen to me. So if you guys, that'd be awesome. Okay, maybe I need to mute everybody. I'm gonna all right, I'm gonna mute everyone. So really quickly, let's see, I can manage that. I'm going to mute everybody. Mute and mute. All right. Okay, I have everyone muted except for Brianna, and you're gonna come on in a minute. Okay. So yeah, go back over there to the middle and make sure that's there. Okay, sorry about that. When we have 30 bracelet earners, we're gonna give away $300 cash. What? I'm giving away lots of cash this month, okay? So there's that. And then the other thing that we're doing is this to go along with that. Did you see this cute 30 faces thing? Did you see that cute little clutch? It's adorable. And you can earn that clutch when you do 30 faces in February. Who's excited about earning that clutch, okay? So doing faces is gonna help you be able to order, and all this stuff, because we know once this product gets on people's faces, people love this stuff. So use this to help you get faces to be able to reach your wholesale goal. All right, let's see, what else? I think that's all the announcements. Oh, of course, our t-shirt. What? You earn the t-shirt when you order 600 wholesale or your red jacket this month. Now, the other big announcement that I wanted to talk about is career conference. Who's going to career conference? Dude, for those of you who are out there who maybe don't know what career conference is, I did a Facebook Live video that today about it, and it literally, I believe, is the event that changed my whole career, and one of the reasons I'm here today. I went as a brand new consultant. I was 4 days in. Like, literally, I was 4 days in. I didn't have my starter kit yet. I was just like you. I just had my starter kit, and I went to this event, and I truly believe it's the reason I came home and went to work, because I got the bigger picture. You see what you're going to learn from the top people in Mary Kay. It's all of the top people in the surrounding local area. So those of you who are not local, look online for your local for the local career conference. Ours is in Denver. I should know the dates. You know the dates? It's in March.
I want to say it's 24th.
I think it's the 24th and 25th. So we have a hotel room block. Already got that figured out. All you got to do is sign up and get your registration. It will sell out. It's $95 plus you get, I think, a $45 credit on your second order. So really, it's only $55, and it'll be the best $55 or $50 that you'll spend because you're going to be able to get so much training. So our goal is to have 50 people registered in our entire area. So in all of our Offspring Directors groups, and then everybody come. And at Career Conference, we're all going to be wearing these T-shirts. So the whole point is that you really want to earn your T-shirt this month, because my vision is to have like 2 or 3 rows of the T-shirts. How cool would that be, right? And everyone's going to know whose unit you're part of, right? Because us doing Million isn't just about one person. It's about all of us coming together. And so our goal is to be, in case you don't know this, you probably know this because you're new. And if you guys haven't heard it, it's to be the first $1 million unit in Colorado. Hasn't happened in years. And so I believe it needs to happen, right? It's about time. So, yeah. That's what we're doing. So Career Conference, sign up today. And then Inner Circle, for those of you out there that earned it, make sure to jot it down. It's on the 17th at 6:30. We'll give you the info. It's going to be super fun. Okay, one last announcement. 2 more announcements, and then we'll jump into some training. For those of you in Colorado, we were just talking about this, the 16th. We're having, so next Thursday is a normal meeting. The following Thursday, we're having our quarterly event. We're going to debut all the new products, so you can invite your customers to come try all the new products. And it's going to be a citywide event, and so there's going to be several other directors that, so it's not just going to be us, there's going to be several other people here. So you're going to want to invite guests to come try the new products. They'll be the first to check it out because they come out on the 15th, and so the event is on the 16th. So you're going to get to experience all the new products, before everyone else. And yeah, so invite people to that, jot that down. It's going to be a great recruiting tool, and it's a great reason to get your customers in front of the new products. And so the last announcement is the new products come out the 15th. And if you did PCP or were a star last quarter, you can order them on the 10th. Okay? All right. Any other questions? Okay, I lied. There is one more announcement, and then I promise we'll move on. One more announcement is, in case you guys don't know this and you've seen on our Facebook page, there's this thing called Shine, and I love it. My mentor in National, Jamie, we don't actually have a National, she's adopted us. She put on these special training with 7 Nationals, and they just added 3 more powerful Nationals. And you're going to get amazing training from them every Wednesday night. And they're recorded, so if you can't listen live, you can always listen to the recording. But it's powerful. These women are very, they make a lot of money, so they know what they're doing. And you're just going to get re-inspired every week about the bigger picture of what this is all about. It's not about you. It's about blessing women and helping them feel great about themselves. And so it's $20 for the next 3 months, February, March, April. Every Wednesday night, you'll have some amazing training. So go online and register. You can look on our Facebook page. I have the website. I would highly recommend signing up because, as you guys know, the hardest part about this business is right here between your ears. And we have days that we doubt ourselves. And then just being exposed to that big thinking reminds us to think much bigger for ourselves. You know what I mean? So I would highly recommend, if you want to move up in your business, that you invest $20. It'll be one of the best $20 you ever spend to invest in you and your training. Okay? That is the last announcement, I promise. Okay, so before I jump into some training, I'm going to have Jana join us, which unfortunately Jana was not able to make it, but she's going to join us online, and she's going to do some great training. So I'm going to unmute you, Jana, or can I? Maybe unmute yourself. I think you got to unmute yourself.
Do I? I don't know how to do that.
Oh, never mind. I can do it right here. Oh, no. There you go. You did it. You did it. Can we hear you? Talk, talk.
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
I can't hear you. Come closer.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you now. We can hear you. We can hear you. All right.
I don't want to
You're
get too
frozen,
close.
but go for it.
Okay.
All right, it's all you, girl.
Okay.
So,
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I am going to talk about this purple jar. You guys know what this is? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, so this is
Uh-oh.
She's freezing.
You're freezing.
oil-free hydrating gel, okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, it's $32.
That's good. $32.
You can use with normal and oily skin. Are you guys hearing me or am I freezing?
You're good now. We can hear you now.
Okay, great. So, this is going to be for people who, especially in the winter, get really, really irritated. So this contains a green tea extract, which is like calming and soothing. And it also contains dimethicone, which is going to help your skin look softer and more supple. So you put this on after your moisturizer. So this is an addition to your moisturizer, and it's going to hydrate for up to 10 hours, and it has like a cooling feeling. So I like to call it silk in a jar. This stuff is absolutely amazing. So if you have customers who are more elderly, as you get
We can't hear
they get
you.
older, they get this crepiness underneath their eyes and like their foundation. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So they get the crepiness underneath their eyes and their foundation settle horrible. And so all they can do is tap their ring finger in here and they can pat it into their eyes on top of their foundation and it'll get rid of the crepiness.
Ooh. That's a good tip.
So this is a good tool for it. So yay, the purple jar. Everybody should order it for yourself and have it because this stuff is amazing.
Yes. The oil-free hydrating gel. Phenomenal product.
And it's hypoallergenic, so you won't be allergic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever tried it?
Yes.
Love it. Awesome,
Yes.
Jana. Thank you. Silk in a jar. That was good. Thank you, Jana. Okay. Good job. Good job.
You're welcome.
All right. Go ahead. You can mute yourself. All right. So yes, oil-free hydrating gel, very amazing product. My mom used to live in Siberia, and that was the only thing that would like actually hydrate your skin. So it's really, really good. I love that tip though about after people put makeup on to put it on top of their makeup. So thanks, Jana. That was brilliant. So oil-free hydrating gel. Okay. So what I'm going to train on tonight, which one really, really quick thing before we do that, I want to share this guy. I was talking to Darby, and last week I trained on leads and, how to build that relationship with them, all throughout, from the time you meet them initially to, beforehand and then at the appointment, just really making sure that you have strong connections with your people and you remember who they are. And so this is how I work my leads. I don't know if you guys can see this. And so I meant to bring this last week. It's just like is it upside down? No. It's just like a 3-ring notebook, or not a 3-ring notebook. It's a notebook that composition. Okay, I didn't know that was an actual thing. A composition book, okay? I learned something new tonight. Apparently I've never read on the front of my I give y'all hope. Anybody can do this, right? So anytime I meet somebody, I usually use these little, I don't know if you guys can see, like these little entry forms. And so I'll bring it like real close. Y'all can see my ghetto writing. So like, here's an example. Here's a little entry form. I met her. This is at a bridal expo at the top. And then I just write down any notes about her. And it's obviously just for me. Nobody else cares. But I understand what it means. So basically I write down the dates that I contact them. Like this person here, anything about them. I left a message. I texted her. She texted me back. Dates and stuff. And it's just a very simple thing where I just keep track of all of my leads, like in this one place. And I just carry around this little guy with me whenever I am, have extra time and make booking calls. I can go back and look at my contacts and see like what the interaction was with them. And so anyways, it's just something that I meant to bring last week. And then anything we talk about, I put on there, like this girl, this girl, Michelle, she tried Rodan and Fields. She's from Seattle. She remotely works. She texted me back. We scheduled something that she had to reschedule. And so I have all my notes written down on this little book. And that way it's not like papers everywhere. It's all in one spot. So there you go. There's my little button thing that I was going to bring last week and I forgot about it. So there you go. Does that help? Does anybody? I'm not super duper organized, and I used to have like papers everywhere and all these little lead things. Like you just went out and met people today. You want to, like, if you start something like that, then you keep track of when you've contacted them and all of that stuff too, and anything you know about them, where you met them, that's important. If they had kids with them or not, or whatever, just anything you know about them. So.
Staple them in there as soon as you get them, or once you start calling?
As soon as I get them. 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 And the other thing that I would do, I actually have a different system for referrals. But before, and you guys kind of starting out could use this, is like with referrals, well now, actually I don't have any referrals in there. But what I used to do is I would write the person's name, and then underneath the person's name that referred them, I just write the name and then the number, and name and then the number, and then our contact or whatever. Now what I do, and I don't have any of them there, I took a picture of the back of the profile card, or if you have the fabulous referral thing, you could stick it in there, and then just keep track of all your contacts. But I usually just take a picture of the back of the profile card and then put that in there. I just write notes next to them. So I'll have some way of keeping track of it. Okay, got it? That's a little fun fact for you today. Okay, so what I want to train on tonight, and then I'm gonna have Brianna share in a minute, is on Valentine's Day. Do you guys realize Valentine's Day is right on the corner? Okay. Do you know that we are in the retail business? Did you guys know this? Have you not seen Valentine's Day stuff like everywhere? I've seen like once after Christmas, the day after Christmas, it was like cleaning the shelves, and Valentine's Day is taking over, right? And so it's the same thing for us. You want to be thinking about Valentine's Day. And so this is a huge money-making opportunity. And just like when we talked about for Christmas and men needing our help, they need our help for Valentine's Day too, okay? And men are looking for something that is not just chocolates and flowers, right? But something more personal and something, that she's gonna like. One of the big selling points that I always use with men is 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if whatever we, decide to pick for her, she doesn't love it, we'll return it, make sure she gets what she wants. And then the other thing is you wrap it. You wrap it. That's the best thing you can do. And I don't know, since you guys, I think most of you are involved on our Facebook page, did you see that post that I posted like the last day of the month? It was awesome about what it was, and it was scripts for it. So you should go back and look. I can bring it back up on there. But basically it was like 6 different gifts that you wrapped up, and you put a balloon attached to each of them. You know what I'm talking about? And you put it on their bed. So I'll bring it up on our Facebook page, but basically it's a gift. You get 6 gifts, and then you attach a heart-shaped balloon to each one, and he puts it on her bed. He's gonna be lucky, get lucky that night, that's for sure. There's no question about that. But that could be a really fun thing that you ask all the men in your life and say, hey, do you need help with your Valentine's Day gifts? I'd love to help you be Mr. Romance this year. And you just ask them. And then tell them about it. In that post, it had literally scripts for everything as to how to ask. And so basically you tell them about it, that like I'll pick 6 really popular items, we'll wrap them up, and then I'll attach balloons. I'll do it all for you, but you just need to tell me a price range. So I have price ranges from $60 to $199. And you just ask. And men are really easy to sell to because they're like yes or no. There's no beating around the bush. It's like, do you want to do it or not? Like, just tell me. And then you're going to pick, depending on the price point that he picks, you're going to pick like 6 really popular items and just wrap them up all cute and pretty, and then get a balloon from the dollar store. At the dollar store, you can get them obviously for $1 at the dollar store. But they have really nice, good balloons that you just attach to them. And what woman would not love that, right? Would you not love? Wouldn't that be cute? Be really cute. I know, super cute. So that's one idea. The other thing you can do is, this is a very simple idea, and I'll email all this stuff out, but this is, it says Queen for a Day, and it's this cute little thing. And basically what it says is, it's a little poem, and it says, a woman wears so many hats, one should be a crown. Oh, so today I've come to celebrate you as the best wife in town. You love, you care, you make me smile, what fun we have together. I'm thankful you were brought my way. We laugh no matter what the weather. This little token isn't much, but it will help me say Happy Valentine's Day as I crown you queen for the day. Isn't that cute? And so you cut it out and make, just a square, and it says, this entitles you to a complimentary facial and glamour makeover plus a blank gift certificate in Mary Kay products. So basically he gets to purchase the gift certificate amount, and then that's included in this gift. So what I would do is I would put it, like, cut this out on cardstock, and then attach it with like a tiara, like Queen for a Day, and put like, something really simple. You can do something with Mary Kay or something not, chocolates, whatever. But basically then you're going to contact her to help her redeem her gift certificate. So not only is it going to be some sales, but it's going to be a customer. Does that make sense? And a lot of men usually will purchase $50 or $100 because they don't want to be cheap, right? So he's already giving you the money, and then you're contacting her to redeem it. Good idea, huh? So I'll email all those out with that. That's a cute thing you can do with men. Another thing you can do, and I'll email all this out as well, is you could do Valentine's Day selling scripts. I have all the scripts that you can contact people, but basically you can call your current customers and just offer your services and say, hey, I'm playing Cupid today, and I wanted to call you to let you know about some special and very sweet gifts I have for Valentine's Day. I have all different price ranges and for almost everyone on your list, from sweethearts to daughters, moms, and best friends. I'm happy to gift wrap and deliver and make your life easy. So then you list, ask price ranges, make suggestions, whatever. And then it says, also, I'd be happy to contact your sweetie and let him know what would you like to make you smile. I was facialing a girl. I hope you guys are doing wish lists. I have some wish lists you can send out to. I was facialing a girl over the weekend, and she's like, you need to contact my husband. He needs your help for Valentine's Day. And so women will literally tell you this, but you have to ask them and let them know that you have these services available.
What old man's house?
Barely, what?
Oh my God,
somebody
sorry.
out there. All right, can you make sure everyone's muted? Okay, and then there has scripts for calling husbands and significant others. So basically when you call a husband, now you would call, if you look on your profile cards, on the profile cards, it literally has their name, the husband, and then it says on there, contact him for gift giving needs. Go back and look at those profile cards and contact him, and this is exactly what you say. Hi, Bobby, this is Candace, and I'm Susie's independent beauty consultant. With Valentine's Day right around the corner, I thought you might like to know about some special Mary Kay products that Susie loves or has been wanting. If she's a current customer, just go back and have him order things that she already likes, right? So if you're needing something special for Susie for Valentine's Day, I wanted to offer you a special gift giving service because Susie's one of my preferred customers. You would automatically receive a 10% discount. I have all price ranges. I also offer gift wrapping and delivery. Tell me, Bobby, may I help you with your Valentine's Day gift for Susie? And here's another thing. All right. This is a big selling point, okay? We talked about this for Christmas, but you can do the same thing for Valentine's Day. So if he says, I already have something or whatever, you can say, well, so you don't just stop there, that you go on and say, well, how about a small romantic pillow gift, and explain to him what a pillow gift is. You can then go on to tell him that this is a gift he would put on her pillow on February 14th. People out. Okay, so basically a pillow gift, if you remember, it's the same, we did this for Christmas. It's the same type of thing where it's a gift that you wrap a very inexpensive thing, like usually like the satin lips or the adult soothing eye gel. You wrap it up all cute and pretty. There's a pillow gift poem that I'll email out, and it's a gift that he puts on her pillow the night of February 14th or just on February 14th. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Man, and you ask him, this is the way you get a sale every time for the pillow gift, is you just ask a guy, hey, do you have a pillow gift yet? And they're going to be like, huh? What? What's that? I'm missing out. What am I talking about? Am I missing out? Yes, you're missing the boat, buddy. You need a pillow gift for your woman. But you just ask. You just ask, okay? And you guys know men. I know a lot of you may have, worked with all your friends or whatever, but I know you guys know men, and I would guarantee you guys all have men that you have not talked to. That you just gotta ask. You just gotta ask, and basically you ask them, hey, I can help you. Do you need help? You need help. You gotta start now, like this week, because most of them aren't even gonna think about it until next week, right?
Payday is this week.
Payday is this week, yes.
Military payday was yesterday. Civil service, DoD payday is.
Contact them tonight, people.
Nothing
On
is
the
going
way
to
out.
happen this weekend,
Right.
so get it done.
Right. Love it. Another thing you can do is, this is kind of a cute idea that I hadn't heard before. It's called Secret Cupid Pampering Packages. So you would ask you could do this at your current parties like that you guys are going to, or you could contact your customers. Basically, it's a fun way to ask for referrals. It's basically a fun way to ask for referrals, where basically you would ask your party guests for 10 names of friends who they would love to pamper for a secret Cupid pampering package, or you can call 10 customers or friend and ask for 10 names, and that's 100 new prospects. Do you get that? So you're basically asking them if they can give you the names and numbers of people that they would love to pamper for a secret Cupid pampering package. And so basically, if you have the names in a directory of some kind, you can be this is kind of funny. I've never done this before, but if you have the names in a directory of some kind, you can be your own secret Cupid and call them right from wherever you got their name. So hi, Jeanette, it's your Mary Kay Beauty Consultant Candace. To celebrate Valentine's Day, we're giving our favorite customers an opportunity to select up to 10 women they know to receive a free Valentine's Day pampering package. The appointment would include a satin hands, a satin lips, facial and color consultation. Here's how it works. You give me the names and numbers of up to 10 women and you receive this special gift. I will tell them that I'm calling and playing Cupid, and the gift is from a secret girlfriend. So basically, they're referring you. And then when you call them, you would say something like, hey, Pam, this is Candace with Mary Kay. I haven't met you, but a friend of yours has given you the gift of a Mary Kay secret girlfriend pampering package for Valentine's Day. That was good. Yeah, that's what they do. This is why you call people, because they got excited. Dude, I called the girl like a few days ago, and she about did that to me on the phone. I called her, and she was told she was my winner, and she about flipped out. She was texting me like every hour for 24 hours afterwards. It was kind of funny. People get excited, okay? Sorry, I wasn't excited enough. People were excited. Thank you. So you won a secret girlfriend pampering package. Oh my gosh! Now she instructs me not to tell you who she is because she didn't want to feel obligated to get her something. So did you catch that?
Yeah.
Now she instructed me not to tell you who she is because she didn't want you to feel obligated to have to get her something. She just wanted to bless you. Oh, that's so sneaky. I didn't come up with this. This is someone cool who's really smart and knows what they're doing. So you get a facial, a hand treatment, lip treatment, a gift certificate, whatever. Your pampering session takes about 40 minutes. Your secret girlfriend wanted to make sure that you enjoy this pampering gift as soon as possible. What time works best for you? And you go straight into booking. Okay, simple. It's a sneaky way to get referrals. But who wouldn't love a pampering package? And I believe like Valentine's Day is one of those things that can either be really awesome for people or it can be really depressing if you don't have a man in your life. Yeah, we won't ask for show of hands, but she showed hands. But I know I've had some depressing Valentine's Days in my years, and I could see how something like this would totally bless somebody. You know what I mean? That you're really making them feel great. So remember, it's not about you. Just like I think one of the bracelets a little while ago was about making them feel important. Something like this, it's not about you. We get nervous calling people and like, oh my God, what are they going to think? We want to be focused on them. And they could be having be going through a tough breakup or be, I don't know, just hating men or whatever. And then you could show up and totally bless them and make them feel great, right? So you never know what people are going through.
Don't forget that not everybody's spouse is the opposite.
True. True. They can be hating people.
I'm just saying, it's a spouse.
A spouse, exactly, a significant other. You never know. But also these things that you can do gifts could just be for a woman in their life. Like when I contact men, a lot of times I just like say, can I help you with the women in your life? Then it keeps it very generic because then you don't know if their girlfriend, their wife, if they just broke up, like, but he has sisters and he has moms, he has coworkers, daughters, exactly. So that's a very simple way that you won't put your foot in your mouth, because I'm telling you from personal experience that I've done that. Like, oh, do you have something for your wife? I don't, man, I'm not married. We just went through divorce. Ouch. Oh, I'm sorry. I walk away and run away really fast. So, woman, for the woman in your life, okay? That's you can't go wrong with that. All right? And then the last thing for Valentine's Day, which I think is one of the biggest ones that I hope you guys all implement, because this is one of my favorite things to do. It's restaurants. Flowers, honey. We go into a restaurant on Valentine's Day, and I hear some background noise. We got lots of people on. So basically, what I do is you find a restaurant that you can go into on Valentine's Day. All right, and most restaurants tend to be really open to have you come in on Valentine's Day more than any other time. Restaurants are something that I like to do all the time as a way to just kind of meet people, but I think we're good. And so basically I go into a restaurant and I'll email you scripts and everything, but basically you ask them, hey, I'm a consultant, Mary Kay, and we do this all the time. You say this. We do this all the time with local restaurants, or we do promotions with local restaurants where we come in and we hand out flowers to all the lovely ladies that come in on Valentine's Day. It's free to you. It costs you nothing. But I usually, I will donate some Mary Kay, and I'll usually purchase a gift certificate from your restaurant so people can get entered to win if they want. It helps you create a repeat clientele, and then the women love it because it just gives them a good feeling about the atmosphere of the restaurant when they come in. It's very memorable. And you can say this, what we found is that restaurants owners in the past, they love it, and they want us to come back over again because it's a really great thing. So it's a customer appreciation. That's the big word, is customer appreciation, that you are going into a restaurant and you're working with them as a partnership to honor women, okay? So you just ask. And I like to do restaurants that are smaller. I love Mexican restaurants. I find those are some of the best ones. Mexican restaurants are like steakhouses. Usually, sometimes you can get into more chains on Valentine's Day, but typically you want to do a smaller restaurant where it's like a mom and pop restaurant that you can go in and talk to the owner. Because that's the thing, is you want to be able to talk to the owner. So I would go in like this week, like tomorrow, go to and a restaurant that you frequent is a great place to start. Go to your favorite restaurant that you're there all the time and go and just ask them, say, hey, I come here all the time. I would love to have a customer appreciation with you and partner with you on Valentine's Day and help you just honor the women that come in. And you explain to him that you would hand out flowers. So what you do is we have these little flowers. These are new consultant flowers, but we use these all the time to meet women, and they're wooden flowers. Now, you could get real flowers, but if you're not local, I can tell you that the vendor I use, but you have to buy them in like 800 at a time. So that's up to you. Go in with some buddies. But I love these flowers. Basically, and they're 10 cents each, so they're very, very reasonable. So I would go in, I would stand in a restaurant, and Autumn does this all the time. Her and Janet do this all the time. I would go in the entryway, and I have a bunch of these flowers, and as the women are walking in, I would say, welcome to our restaurant. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. So we are also doing a drawing for a gift certificate to the restaurant and Mary Kay. Would you like to enter?
Of course.
Yes. Okay, did you literally say, okay, Autumn, scoot over here a little bit so they can see how I did that. Okay, so give me the flower back. So this part's really important. I have clipboards. We're pretend clipboards. Here's clipboards with entry forms. And they have those little entry forms. And I have them already all made. So all I go to the restaurant with is with a bunch of flowers. And you can spray them. I'll spray them with like perfume, or you can put like pretty ribbon on them. I have a bunch of flowers. And then I just have my entry forms and a clipboard. And as people are walking in, I say, Happy Valentine's Day, welcome to the restaurant.
Okay.
it. But seriously, guys, I think you've heard me say this before, but people be like all grumpy and hangry and like on a mission into the restaurant.
Like,
And you,
oh my God.
yeah, and you give them the flower and their face like lights up. I mean, it's the weirdest thing.
T-Bone, I complimented this one girl, like she was super cute. I was like, oh my God, I love your hair, or it was like something she was wearing, or whatever. It was like, oh my gosh, really? And she's like, oh my gosh, stop it, just stop it. Like I kept complimenting her, and she's like blushing and everything.
Oh, that's
she's like,
so
you just
cute.
made my day. And like, yeah,
Yes, you really make their day. And there's several times, Veronica, honey, you keep unmuting. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, so we muted you. You're good, Veronica. So so a lot of times, like, I'll go to people's homes later and they still have those flowers. I had a girl that kept hers in her car. I mean, a year later, this girl ended up recruiting. A year later, she still had that little flower in her car. I mean, people love this stuff. Okay, so give them the flower. Welcome to Happy Valentine's Day. Yay! Excited. So we are also doing a drawing for gifts to the restaurant and Mary Kay. Thank you. She's excited. But if you saw me, I literally put the clipboard in her hand. You don't say, we're doing a drawing, would you like to enter, and just sit there and stare at her. That's weird. No, you literally put it in her hand. And it's the weirdest thing when there's something in someone's hand, the natural human response is to fill it out. And my entry forms are just very simple. It's name, number, do you have a consultant? Can I text you? Like, that's all it is. Very simple. Because I didn't want to have this big old thing that they got to fill out. So it's that simple. I literally put it in her hand and said, we're doing a drawing for gifts to the restaurant in Mary Kay. Would you like to enter? Yeah. And then our suggestion. I'm looking at her, eye contact, we're smiling. She's putting her info. Okay? And then while I'm there, I'm trying to connect with her as much as I can. Like I said in my lead thing before, so I can write as many notes as I can about her. So while she's filling it out, don't just sit there and stare at her. That's weird, okay? You want to be like connecting with them. So you ask her questions and say, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Are you having a Valentine's Day? Talk to her. She's wearing cute earrings. You compliment her. If you want to get a woman's attention, compliment her. Give her a genuine compliment, okay? Don't lie to her, but genuine compliment. Earrings are simple, outfit, whatever, just compliment her.
They usually dressed up because it's a special event, so they have like kind of nice clothes on.
Right,
They're like
right.
rags or anything.
Exactly. So they usually have something you can find to compliment them, right? But if anything, you just ask them like, oh, what are you guys up to tonight? Oh, and obviously they're out to eat. But I just kind of make a joke about it like, hey, you don't have to cook or clean, and just connect with them as much as you can. As much as you can. We're not going to do that tonight because, or I'll come a little bit later because I got to finish this up.
Go ahead and close.
Yeah, go ahead and close and I'll come back in once I'm done with this. Yeah. Thanks, honey. So sorry, little side note. So does that make sense? Restaurants. Find a restaurant. Go ask. That's the thing you got to ask. Usually to get a restaurant, I have to ask like several different places, but sometimes you can go in and just the first one you talk to, we'll give it to you. So just go ask. Most restaurants tend to be way more open to it. Okay? What day is Valentine's Day on this year? Do we know?
Tuesday.
Wow, you guys are on it. Tuesday. So I bet. Wow. You guys know. Wow, they all knew when Valentine's Day was. Okay, so Tuesday obviously is Valentine's Day. Now, here's something else you can do. You can actually go on Valentine's Day, but what you could also offer him was to do the weekend before Valentine's Day, because it's going to be pretty busy then too, So I would offer both. Like I would say, do you want me to come on Valentine's Day? Or maybe you have personal plans Valentine's Day. Then go on the weekend before Valentine's Day. A Friday or Saturday night, it's still going to be busy.
Yeah, I did that with one restaurant. Because we actually agreed to choose them. So I told my last person to book on Tuesday. Like, well, actually, since it's the middle of the week, it's not going to be as busy. So she had me come in on Sunday. So I'm like, okay.
I was going to say probably Friday, Saturday,
Yeah.
and Sunday, like after church.
And it's like a breakfast
Right.
type of place, so we were doing
Yeah, after church is really good. After church is really, really, really good. So if you get out on like Sunday afternoon, that would be good. So, all right, you guys got it? So you're going to take advantage of Valentine's Day sales, right? Guys, there's a lot of money to be made.
Yes.
Every single one of you, Pam is, thumbs up. Thumbs up if you're going to take advantage of Valentine's Day sales, okay? So I don't give you these things for my health. I want you making money, okay? At the beginning of the announcements, I was talking about, you know, we have a huge goal, you know, and orders, wholesale orders, but it's never just about that. I want you selling product and making money and then using that money to be able to, you know, order. Does that make sense? So these are a ton of ideas of things that you can do. But the thing is, you got to implement them. You can hear, you know, sometimes we have way too much information and we don't take action. Okay? That does anybody want to make money? Does anybody want to make money with this? Okay, I'm talking to the right people. Anyone out there want to make money? Yeah. Okay, I'm talking to the right people. I just gave you a ton of ideas to make money and lots of money, okay? So why would you not do them? If you say you want money, stop complaining about it and go implement some of these things that I'm telling you. But you got to step out of your comfort zone and want it badly enough that you're willing to be uncomfortable and do something you've never done before, right? So you could go sell, I mean, I bet you guys could easily sell $1,000 to $2,000 in the next 2 weeks. Between now and Valentine's Day, just in selling to men. Because men are an easy sell. If you have 10 men, I bet they'll all buy $100. Yes, and yes, we have lots of things. Yeah. Yes, and you can have your customers buy for their significant other. You know, they could, like she said, get cologne, skincare. Yeah, so you're going to implement these things. But the biggest one, I think one of my favorites is restaurants. And restaurants tend to be 10 times more likely to let you in on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, they tend to be way more open to it, okay? So you're all going to go implement these things, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to finish up with some, yeah, I saw she turned her head. Oh, she was all camera shy before. Okay, so now I'm going to have Brianna wrap us up with some, click on her little face. We're going to go to Brianna. So Brianna wasn't able to make it tonight. Unfortunately, she got rear-ended. So we are going to, so she's unmuted. Keep clicking. We'll see her little head in a minute. There she is. Over there. Her little head. There she is.
I'm not muted, right?
Okay, so we got to listen. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now we hear you.
Yes.
Okay. All right, am I close enough? You can hear me good?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Okay, so there's so much stuff I wanted to tell you guys today. I was really excited to come like hang out with you guys and stuff, and then that just wasn't in the cards today. That wasn't the plan. So it was my plan, but it wasn't the plan. So one of the things I really, really, really want to encourage you guys is be flexible. It doesn't always turn out the way you think it's going to, but it always turns out. And the only way that it doesn't is if you stop. I am really, really, really focused on dreaming big and thinking big, but it doesn't stop there. You have to act big at the same time. And so I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys. One of the things that's really been on my heart and I've been talking to Candace a lot about is I want to break the belief barrier within our area of doing DIQ in a month. It's really, really important to me that everybody, every single one of you understands, like, I've met people that have done it. I didn't do it in a month, but I'm going to. I'm going to do it right now in a month. You don't actually have to be in DIQ to put yourself in DIQ. There's a lot of big goals I have for my unit, and I want to create that belief for you guys that you can do it in a month. Like, why take 4? Trust me. It's harder when you take 4. So I say just do it in a month. And I'm going to tell you right now that, can you still see me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. My phone just like flashed low battery and I was like, it's not that low. I'm good. So I just want to break the belief barrier of DIQ in a month. It doesn't have to take more than a month. And so that's what my unit's going to do. We're going to do DIQ qualifications in a month this month. And I want to tell you guys that it scares the bejesus out of me. Like, you want to talk about throw up goals and dreaming big and thinking big. It scares the bejesus out of me. And when we do that, when we finish DIQ in a month, we'll earn our first car ever. And for me, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. Most of you that know me, I have no desire to drive a Chevy Cruze. I don't. But for those of you that don't know me, I love my Jeep, and I'm never giving it up until we reach Pink Cadillac. But that being said, it's not just about the car. And that's what we tell you guys over and over again is it's not about the prize. It's about the person that you become in the process. And in order for me to dream big and be able to finish this, what that does is it's me helping the women in my unit dream big and think big and helping them become successful. And so I just want to encourage you guys that, like, it's funny that Candace says be uncomfortable because I'm really uncomfortable talking into microphones. So this kind of freaks me out. Like, I'd rather be, like, right there in front with all you guys. But it is about being uncomfortable. There's a lot of things about this goal of mine that make me really uncomfortable. But I also know that that's why it's really, really important. One of the things that I just wanted to, like, give you guys some numbers real quick, what we're looking at for those of you who don't know. DIQ qualifications are 18,000, and that means the person that is in DIQ needs to get 5 personal qualifieds as well. And so for me, I've gold medaled a few times, but I've never had 5 qualified personals in 1 month. And so it scares me. It's not that hard. I know I can do it, but that little voice creeps into your head sometimes. Oh, you guys, I was pointing at my head and you couldn't see it. That was weird. But that little voice creeps in your head sometimes and is like, oh, maybe Brianna could do it, but you can do it. Yes, you can. Okay? That's just a silly voice, and you don't need to listen to that one. I looked up some stuff because this is something that, like I was telling Candace earlier, like, that's the only way you make things happen is when you focus on dreaming big and you focus on thinking big, and then you follow it up with action. Okay? And the actions, the more actions you take, the easier it is to continue to dream big and think big and believe it for yourself. So I just want to give you guys some, like, tangible things. So if you don't have paper, get paper real quick. Roll real quick. Okay, good. You got paper. So the first thing is to literally picture yourself victorious. Like, think about what it is that it's going to look like when you accomplish that goal. Whether that goal is, like, when I was in DIQ, it was taking my son shopping to Toys R Us and letting him pick out whatever he wanted. Granted, he picked out an $11 Transformer, and I will never forget that. I was so lucky. But I told him the whole time I was in DIQ, I told him, you can pick out any toy you want when we go to Toys R Us. And that was something that I visualized. That was something that I literally pictured myself taking my son shopping. So whatever it is. So, like, for this goal, my goal at this point is I want to be in the car parade at Career Conference. I want to. I want my entire unit to have the Grand Achiever bling button. I almost said ribbon. Bling button on their badges at Career Conference. It's important to me that because when that happens, that means that they've been successful. So that's what I'm picturing. I'm picturing being at Career Conference with my unit, and they all have those little Grand Achiever unit bling badges, and I'm super excited for them. And the goals that they're going to hit on the way to that. So one of the other tools, besides picturing yourself victorious, one of the other tools is to utilize something like a trigger card. So this one was new to me, and I'm really excited to try it. It's like a miniature goal poster. Okay, so like teeny tiny goal poster that goes in your purse. It's called, Candace, you're looking confused. Can you not hear me?
Trader, what is a trader card? We didn't know.
Okay, I didn't either. I'm explaining it right now. You're good. Okay. So, it's basically like your goal, either in pictures, however you see it best, and it goes in your wallet, in your purse, whatever. And then whenever you have a second, or whenever that little I can't do it thought comes in your head, it's right there with you to pull it out and be like, oh no, wait, just kidding, that's me. Right there on stage in the car parade. Just kidding. I lied. That's me. I can do that. And it's just like basically that little like kick in the butt that you need to be like, oh no, don't listen to that voice. Listen to my voice. because God has bigger things for all of us. He doesn't want us to be minimum anything. He has huge plans for us. So the other ones that most people have like already heard and stuff are creating a vision board or a goal poster somewhere where you're going to see it. The other ones are trash your house. Everyone's like, when someone walks into your house, they should be like, why is there a picture of a car on your TV? And they should know what your goal is just by walking into your house. So some of the other things that I just wanted to give you those tips on visualization, because visualization is huge in keeping yourself focused on your dreams and focused on thinking bigger. So the next thing after visualization is to prioritize your dreams, because if you try to focus on too many things, then nothing gets done. Nothing gets done when you try to focus on too many things. You need to have one overall goal. Now, my overall goal is to be a Grand Achiever unit. However, once we finish that, what's going to happen is I will have broken the belief barrier for our entire area to know that DIQ can be done in a month. On top of that, there will be an entire unit of women whose lives have changed because they did something more, okay? So my goal is just that one thing. I'm singularly focused on finishing DIQ in a month. And what that's going to do is finish the car and become a Grand Achiever unit, and at the same time build red jackets and car drivers of themselves. So that's, I lost my train of thought, sorry. Prioritize your dreams. Okay, yeah, have one focus, but know that when you focus on that one thing, other things are going to happen, which is super cool. The next one is set milestones. Like, my goal for my unit is not to be a Grand Achiever unit. That's my first goal. That's the milestone. The goal is to be a Cadillac unit. But by being into a Grand Achiever unit, that's a key milestone that needs to happen before we become a Cadillac unit. So, like, it doesn't matter if, like, we become a Grand Achiever unit this month and a Cadillac unit next month. Like, there's no limit on how fast, but you have, I mean, reality is you have to hit 42,000. Okay, am I still there? Okay. You have to hit 42,000 before you can hit 102,000. Like, that's just reality. It comes that way. So there's milestones on the way to every single goal. And then the next thing is to track your goal, monitor your progress, because every time you track something, it gets exciting when you see it grow. It's fun to write down the number and be like, oh my gosh, it's getting closer. And it's also really empowering to do those little wins. Like, I know with my thermometer for my unit, it's like, it goes up a little bit. Every time somebody orders, it goes up a little bit. And that's exciting. Every time somebody has a party, they order and it goes up just a tiny bit. And my unit checks it. They want to see it. I actually have some people that ask me, they're like, hey, you didn't post the thermometer in a couple days. I'm like, oh, sorry. And it's important to have that progress. And that goes right into my last point. Enlist support. Like, you can't do it on your own. Know that your mentors are there for you, but enlist support of people that believe in your dreams and believe that that God can do anything, because you have to be surrounded by people that support you in positive thinking, because you are, or you become a combination of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. And I love my mom to death, but I will never share my dreams with her because she's not supportive. Not that she doesn't try to be. She thinks she's being helpful, which is not helpful. So know who supports you and enlist the support. Also, mainly talk to your director and your national, and just like, oh my gosh, like, we really, really, really love hearing from you guys. That's really exciting. So that's pretty much what I had.
Yay! Good job. Woo! We muted ourselves so you couldn't hear us because we had guests here. So
Yeah, I saw that.
ah, good job, good job. All right, can you go back at the top and put me down at the bottom and I'll wrap
Oh,
it up?
yes.
Okay, so I thank you, Brianna, for sharing. And what we want for you is to dream big and to achieve big things this month. And, you know, those steps apply with everybody at every level that you guys are at, you know. Obviously, Brianna is working on breaking belief barriers for our entire area and doing something huge. And I encourage each of you to do the same thing for yourselves, that you can apply those things to wherever that you guys are at. But you got to think big, and then you got to take action. That's important because you can think big all day long and have good intentions and never do anything. And I think that's one of the most frustrating places to be, is when you have big goals and big dreams and then you do absolutely nothing about it. Because then you, every time you don't take action, you decrease your confidence to believe in yourself the next time that you set that goal. And so it is critical that you dream big, but then also that you act big, okay? And I gave you tons of ideas tonight as far as ways you can act. You know, the first thing, or one of the first things, the promotions that I'm doing with the 30 faces, you know, and getting this cute clutch. You guys, if you want to change your business, do 30 faces. If you want to be in a whole different place in your business, do 30 faces. I know those of us that went to leadership, we're on a race to do 100 faces in 6 weeks, okay? And most of us are not on track. But we are, we're not stopping. I think Brianna has to do 85 faces this month, and that's going to help her reach her goal, right? And so it's really about just getting in front of faces. So we want you to act big, dream big, and then act big as well. So the last thing I'm going to give you is a challenge, okay? Because this goes along with your goals of whatever they may be. And I love this little challenge. Some of you may have done it. Some of you maybe haven't. I will send it out to everybody. But it's called the No Challenge. And I've also heard this called rejection therapy. Nobody loves the word no. Does anybody love the word no? No, I don't think anyone's raising their hand. I was just talking to someone earlier today about this. Like, I don't love no, but it gets easier the more that I do it, okay? So this is a fun little challenge to help you do enough activity, because it's going to get you closer to your goals, okay? So here's something I want you to implement right away. All right, and I'm going to read through it really quickly. I won't read through the entire thing, but it's called dealing with no. It's a one-word answer, the word no. Some people really have a tough time accepting the fact that they're going to hear the word no fairly often in our business. They get discouraged and feel rejection or feel rejected because they look at the word no as a negative. But nothing could be further from the truth. The word no simply means that nothing changes. Do you get that? The word no means that nothing changes. Think about it. You approach your neighbor and you ask her to be a hostess. She says no. What changed? Is she still your neighbor? Yes. Did your income go up or down? No. Nothing changed. It can't be a negative. To be a negative, things would have to get worse. That's the kicker. And they don't. Everything remained exactly the same. On the other hand, suppose she said yes. Now there's some positive changes. She received your free company's incentive, which is a positive. You gained several more customers, potential hostesses, and consultants, which is another positive. And you earn more money, another positive. You can see by this example that there are no negatives in our business. It's all in how we look at it, right? There are only positives and times when nothing changes. Does that make sense? Do you guys get how deep that is? Because so many times when someone tells us no, we're so quick to say, what's wrong with me? I'm doing something wrong. I suck at this. We all done it, right? But when you get a no, if you think of it as nothing changed, you look at it differently, right? Okay, so when someone tells you no, so that there's this little grid down at the bottom. It's like 100 little no's, okay, down at the bottom. And so your challenge is to get to 100 no's as fast as you can, okay? Get to 100 no's as fast as you can. When someone tells you no, you cross out one of the no's on the bottom of the sheet. Set yourself a goal of getting all 100 no's crossed out within the next few hours. Just kidding. It says that on there. It says no kidding. So just saying, if you want to see your, but this is so true. If you want to see your business explode with growth, take this exercise seriously. Here's a hint that will make it easier. Triple up. Ask someone to become a consultant with your company. If they say no, you cross out no, and then you ask them to become a hostess. If they say no, you cross out another no. And then you ask them to give a customer referral. If they say no again, then you've already gotten 3 no's. You're going to be getting better at getting no's than you are right now. The more you do this, this is the fun thing. The more you do this, the tougher it becomes to actually get those 100 no's, because you're going to find that yeses will creep in there every once in a while. Don't let the occasional yes distract you from your primary goal of getting those 100 no's. Imagine the look of your neighbor's face. This is funny. When she tells you no and you respond, gee, thanks, I've only got a few more no's to go. I finished my day. Or like, it's different in that you end up looking at a no as a positive. What does it say after that? I'm finished today. I was afraid you were going to say yes there for a minute. I wanted to finish. Can you imagine her look? Okay, I'm sorry, I totally butchered that. So if the lady tells you no, you say, gee, thanks. I've only got a few more no's to go and I'm finished for the day. I was afraid you're actually going to say yes for a minute. Don't take this exercise lightly. It really does work. Get those no's now while it's still easy for you to do so. Don't wait until it becomes difficult for people to say no. That time will come soon enough. But you guys, this is brilliant. It gives you a different spin on the word no. So I want you getting into action, okay? We gave you tons of ideas. Brianna talked about dreaming big for your month, and then I want you taking action. I want you implementing all these Valentine's Day things that I just talked about. I want you asking restaurants. I want you asking men, and you work on getting those no's. You ask people to do your 30 faces, and you're going to get no's, but I'd say get to 100 no's as quickly as possible. Let's do a race to see who can finish the 100 no's. Like, I'd say, I want to hear from you. As soon as you get your 100 no's, I want to hear from you. Okay?
Is there a prize?
Yes, there is a prize. New product. There is now officially a prize. There is officially a prize. Whoever finishes first gets a prize. But the bigger prize is I encourage you to finish it this next week. I really would challenge each of you to finish it in the week. It'd be awesome if you finish it in an hour, but I encourage you to just get out there and get as many no's as you can, because what it does is it's a trick you play with your brain, that you actually get excited when you get a no, because you get to check something off. And instead of taking it personally, you look at it as nothing changed, and it's a win-win situation. Okay? So that's your challenge. Exactly. All right, so we're going to end with our empowering statement. Those of you not local, I want you doing it in your house, okay? So get on your feet, because you can't do this sitting down. Now we have to move that up because that's just weird. Oh, there's a light there. Oh, well, I'm going to move up. There's lights everywhere. Okay. Okay, say, oh, there we go. There we go. I got to squat.
Just a little bit.
I think we should squat. Okay. Say it like you mean it. I am great.
I am great.
I'm wonderful.
I am wonderful.
I'm a woman of excellence.
I'm a woman of excellence.
Here we go. I want you doing it. I'm a superstar.
I'm a superstar.
I will let nobody push my button.
Nobody push my button.
I will let nobody rain on my parade.
I will let nobody rain on my parade.
I will go over.
I will go over.
I will go under.
I will go under.
I will go round.
I will go round.
I will go straight through.
I will go straight through.
Any obstacle that comes my way.
Any obstacle that comes my way.
Because I'm highly motivated.
Because I'm highly motivated.
Truly dedicated.
Truly dedicated.
And I'm a future free car driver in the making.
And I'm a future free car driver in the making.
All right, guys, let's wait to a bye. Thank you for joining us. Bye. All right.